Hey everyone! So today, my partner Amirah and I, Mitra, will be sharing with you a discussion we had about the priming theory. Now let us take you back to have a better understanding of the priming theory. This theory was invented by Iyengar, Peters, and Kender in 1982 and labeled as the priming effect. Priming is based on the social cognitive model of human memory, which is a branch of cognitive psychology. This principle explains how a single thought can lead to a chain of related thoughts. Now let us share with you some important notions and concepts along with some issues and limitations of this theory. Priming is a term that enhances the impact of media on people by having a simple understanding. The concept of it is to plant an idea into the minds of people and allow that idea to dominate debates. Decisions are made by human minds based on assumptions that have already been stored in our brains. And as a result, the media influences people to make judgments or decisions. In agenda setting, the theory only focuses on the issue's relevance. However, in priming, it also includes how media content is processed in the human mind and how it affects decision making. Since we live in a media-driven society, research into media impact is critical. The priming principle is used in research for better understanding of the effects of television shows on viewers' violent behaviors. In the days of democracy, the priming effect is used because the public may have a limitation of knowledge about politics, and they tend to focus selectively on the portion of what they do know when making a voting decision. The public has a high tendency to base their decision upon the information that is highlighted in their minds, which they get from news, articles, and social media. There are a few types of ways on how priming can work. There's positive and negative priming, semantic, associative, repetition, perceptual, conceptual, and lastly, mass priming. Priming is something that a lot of us experience pretty often, but most of the times we are not aware of it. So let me show you some examples that you may have encountered. Have you ever been in the situation where you see scrumptious foods being posted on your friend's social media and later in the day you tend to crave for the exact same thing? There is by no doubt that priming could be used as a strategy to aid future development. Talking about the future, have you heard about future priming? Well, its name basically defines it already. Priming for the future. In layman's terms, future priming would require us to use our imagination to create possible disruptions that we may face in the future. Although priming started as a communication theory, it is being used for future development in other sectors. A good example of this can be seen in the agriculture industry. Priming is being used as a strategy to prepare plants for extreme changes in future climates so that crop productions are not heavily affected. Two good examples would be heat priming and cold priming. Heat priming is used to defend and improve tolerance of the crops against heat stress so that its physiological processes such as photosynthesis and etc. are not affected. Whereas in cold priming, it is to improve the crop's tolerance towards low temperature and prevent cell membrane damage. So we've come to the end of the video and thank you for watching.